Hello everyone, in this video we're going to learn about Numpy and its basic operation in Python. So let's first start with importing Numpy. Import Numpy as np. Let's run this. First of all, we'll see a Numpy array creation and we'll see it from a list. So let's say we have a list with values 1, 2, 3 and 4. We can easily create a Numpy array using this particular list from the function np.array and then provide the list name. If you print this out, you'll see that this is of type list. If you want to confirm whether the type is correct or not, you can check the type of list1 and then you can check the type of array1. So list1 is of type list while array1 is of type nd array. We can also directly create a Numpy array using this particular function and then providing a list inside this. This is also equivalent to what we did earlier. So if we print this array, then we see that our Numpy array has been printed. Also, if you would like to check the type, we can do it, and hence our Numpy array is created. Next, we're going to create Numpy arrays using np.zeros. So create an array using np.zeros and then provide a number. If you print this array, you'll see that a Numpy array has been created with 0 values and the count of the values inside this array is the value that we provided inside this zeros function. We can also create Numpy arrays using np.arange. So create an array using np.arange 5 and then if you print this, you'll see that we have a Numpy array. We have a Numpy array with value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 because 5 is the ending condition and it's not included. You can also create an array with values starting from a certain value, ending in certain value with a certain step. So let's say we create an array from value 1 to 9 with step of 2. So array equal to np.arange 1, 10, 2 because 10 will not be included and then 2 is the step counter, 1 is the beginning condition. If you print this array, you'll see that we have a Numpy array with the values 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9 because we want to end our array along with this value 9 here. We can also create Numpy arrays using np.random.rand function. So for an array np.random.rand, what this does is it randomly assigns a specific value for the array here. Also we need to provide the dimension of our array here. So if we say 5, we get 5 different randomized value in our array and the value will always range from 0 to 1 in this case. Now let's move on to creating an empty array. But remember that you should always specify the length of the array even if you want to create an empty one. So for this one, we don't need to use np.zeros. We also have another function called np.empty and then provide the length if we print this out, then we see that our array has been created with the length that we've provided and its value is empty. We can also create a multi-dimensional array from list of list. Say we have a list with value or multi-dimensional list 2 3 4 and then 5 6 7 and 8. Now if we convert this to array equal to np.array lists, then we see that we have now created a multi-dimensional array from the list itself. So this is actually a 2D array in our case. Your task is to create a 3D array using the same. So pause the video, write a solution and then replay the video to check if your solution is correct or not. So what we can directly do is I can directly write np.array and then provide a multi-dimensional list 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, we'll add one more value 1 4 7 8 and then 6 7. So what happened here? We have a total of 3 brackets, 2 brackets are closed here, then we have 3 brackets and then 3 brackets are closed here. So if we print this, then we can see that we have now successfully created a 3-dimensional array in our case. We can also create any dimensional array or multiple dimensional array using np.zeros like we did earlier. Say we want to create a 2-dimensional array, 2D array with 2 rows and 3 columns filled with zeros. Then what we'll do is array equal to np.zeros 2, 3, where 2 will represent the number of rows and 3 will represent the number of columns. Now if you print this, you'll see a 2-dimensional array using the same. Also, if you want to create a 3-dimensional array using np.zeros containing the size 2 into 3 into 4, then we can do this using the same approach, np.zeros 2, 3, 4, and if you print this, you will see that we've successfully constructed a 3-dimensional empty array here. If you want to create such arrays with a specific value, we can do array equal to np.full, provide the size that you want, let's say 2, 3. I'm just going to create a 2-dimensional array with the value 10 in each case. Then you'll see that our 2-dimensional array of 2 rows and 3 columns have been created with a specific value 10. You can use this full function here, np.full function here. You can also create multi-dimensional array and dimensional array using np.random.rand. So in order to do this, you can just write np.random.rand and then provide your dimensions here. So let's say 2 rows and 3 columns. If I print this, I see my two-dimensional array has been created. Again, the property of np.random.rand will be the same as I talked about earlier. So now your task is to create a three-dimensional array using the same. So pause the video, write your solution, and then play the video back to check my solution here. So array np.random.rand, and if I want to pass in 3 dimensions here, let's say 2 rows, 3 columns, and then 4. Okay, 2 into 3 into 4. I can just do this and then print my array here. If I want to create n-dimensional array using np.empty, I can do the same. So first we'll create a 2-dimensional array using np.empty, and then provide our dimensions here. So 2 rows and 3 columns. If I print my array, I can see that my empty array has been created. So I still see that there are some values. In this particular case, Python is actually unable to create values with exactly 0 value. So there will always be something, always be a smaller or a smallest value associated with this empty function. So this is all for this video. We'll go into some more Numpy operations in the upcoming video, so stay tuned. Thank you for joining in. If you have any problems or comments, or if you don't understand anything, do comment down below and I'll try to help you out. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.